and that one is smaller.
All right, we're gonna use our rabbit tractor to hold some new chickens. It's dual purpose. This is our rabbit feeder, and I think it'll work fine for the chickens. And I'll just use a bucket for water for now. Guess I should explain. We are getting some new chickens from a friend of Matt's brother-in-law. And when you try to integrate chickens together, you kind of have to be careful how you do it, or they'll like kill each other and eat each other. So we're gonna put the new chickens in this rabbit tractor. There's only like what we were told was less than 10 chickens and a couple ducks. So I think they'll be fine in here. If we need to put a few in the old chicken tractor, we can do that too. But for now, we're gonna try and just put them in this rabbit tractor. We can move them around every day, and hopefully they'll only be in here for 2 or 3 days. And then we're gonna get a run set up for our chickens, and then we'll show you the process of integrating the 2 flocks. They should do fine because they'll all be around the same size since both are full grown, but we just need to put them together at night when they're calm and they're not gonna pick each other, and then they'll just wake up together and hopefully love each other. Look, she does get, ow, loved. Don't bite. Don't bite. Silly kitty. Hey. Hi. Hey.
She's part tiger.
Part tiger.
No, a kitty cage. Not anymore. So since we're adding more chickens and we want to get our chickens out on the ground a little bit more. Thanks, Rocky. This doorway is literally just a piece of plywood right now, so we're going to put a hinge on it so we can open it up and then create a run on the outside, so we can open this door and we can then actually close this up, and then they can all just run out that way. But then they'll still have a coop that's going to be safe for them during the evenings and be able to get to the grass. All right, so where did we leave off last? Oh yeah, new ducks and chickens. So we're gonna take that white door. Well, it's not a door right now. It's literally just, yeah, it's just a piece of wood. We're gonna take it and make it into a door, and then that way we can have more space for our chickens and our ducks to come out and spend some time on the grass. So I gotta go find me some hinges, figure out how we're gonna do this. Should be easy. Let's see here. Use those. Ooh. These will work. Door hinges. There's little handles in this bag. Alright, so we got a screen door set up that has handle and actually same stuff that we used on the chicken coop, and then have regular hinges. Not entirely sure if I want to use spring-loaded ones or not, because then we're gonna have to keep that door open. So if I use regular hinges, then it'll open freely, but I can use the handle from the screen door thing. We'll see. I think I'm probably gonna use these regular hinges though, because then it can spring open freely. I can put a brick in front of you or something, and it'll just be easier to do it that way. And then I'll just put a latch on the inside or on the outside, this so we can get it closed. All right, well, task number one, we're gonna put some hinges on because it's gonna be easier since this is already up. Throw the hinges on it, even though this is taller than what it is, so I don't have to hold it up, and then we just need it to swing. Pretty easy. So, start with hinge pack number one. See if we can get this open without screwing my hands up. I don't know why these plastic things are not friendly to anything. I feel like I've had more injuries with trying to open plastic containers like this than I ever have with a knife. But sometimes you just got to be committed to what you want to do. Apparently, if you buy stuff from a hardware store, they want to make sure you're committed, or they just never want you to return it. Either way. Well, that's that side. I use the good old micrometer to measure it, so guess we'll open this side up and see whether it worked. Not quite. All right, well. See if that makes it better. Yeah. Well, as you can see, I think it's not cut to height. So if I cut that, it should actually flop right in there as a door jamb. So maybe I'll get my saw out and cut that off real quick, because once that's cut, then I can probably put that back on there without it being such a problem. But heidi ho, that technically works. So I'm just gonna put a latch. I think, does this work on the inside? I think it's gotta be on the outside. I'll do it on the outside real quick, because we can always change it to an inside latch too, but this will at least allow the door to stay closed. And as I'm dropping screws all over the place. Probably should have designated which pocket the right screws are supposed to go in. All right, let's see. Hold on a sec. All right, so I am going to go and get a piece of wood because the screw is for sure going to stick out, and I want to make sure that the white wood, or the door, is actually pushed through as much as possible, and scrap wood is not all that far away. So we will find ourselves a chunk, slap it on there, and we should be good. See if I can find a piece that I'm satisfied with. Well, hey chickens. That won't work. Wonder why I don't have any other smaller ones. better. The funny part is, you can actually walk out this door instead of having to walk all the way around. That was silly. All right, let's get this thing put on there. Pretty cool. So now we got to set up the fence out here, but ching, gotta close it with intention. And now our chickens can see the light of day. They're like, what? Of course, Rocky's probably the most interested in it. All right, so here's what we have here. We have our chicken coop, which is inside the barn. We have a swinging door that swings out this direction. We also have, which this split, an entire stall. That makes sense? Yeah. So we have a stall door that is here that we can get in and get out. Our chicks stay over here. And what we just did was we put a swinging door right here. Ta-da! So what we can do is we can lock this door, close it, open this one up, open up this door, and then put a fence out here so that they can enjoy the great outdoors. But when we want to put them away, they can all come back through this door, go through this door, we can close this door, we can close this door. Now our chickens are just as safe as we originally had them. Any questions? That was so I know that you know that I know that you know what I was actually doing when we decided to do this. Because you're probably thinking, hold on a second, didn't you take a sliding door out over there where that other one is? The answer is yes, but it was 3/4 of a door and it was in the way of the actual chicken coop wall that we were putting in. So we took that down. Now we just have a door that closes, but they're still gonna be protected because they're gonna be in the actual inner side and they'll be free roaming outside on the grass as soon as we get the new chicks assimilated with our old chicks. So there's lots of doors, but we want to give them every opportunity to walk through the open door or something like that. I'm sure there's a song in there somewhere. Anyway, so next, all we got to do is set up the fence, and then I think we're going to let these chickies out and see whether or not they actually go out and if they actually go back in tonight, which that's probably the harder thing.
Whoa, there's a run.
Come on, Buffy, you can do it.
You can do it.
Just step over the...
Mommy.
She missed it.
He missed it.
Had all these other chickens figured out, and the last three can't do it. Yeah, chick, chick, chick.
Tickle, come on, you can take it. Just can do it. Just can do it. Come on, chickies. Come on. They just can't figure it out.
Can't do it. All right, show them the way out, Rocky. Show them how to get out.
Those big ones can do it. They're all in. All in.
They said, how did you get on that side of the fence? Oh, we found a worm. Did you find a worm? Wow, did you already eat that? Miss Buffy found a worm and ate it right up.
Where's the worm?
Oh. Come on, Buffy. Come on, Princess. Come on, Joe. You can do it. Show them the way, Shadow. It wasn't a snake, it was a worm. And Buffy ate it.
Oh, yeah. So,
Oh, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Good job, Buffy. Now Princess is gonna come. Yay, Princess! All right, Joe, your turn. Come on, Josephine, you can do it.
You can do it. Then I can see what's done.
Oh, will she climb out?
Oh, you can do it.
Yay! They figured it out. Good job, chickens. All right, back up, back up. So they'll come out. Watch out for Rocky, Opal.